Welcome to USA Global TV and Radio, where our mission is to provide education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. USA Global TV and Radio connects you with experts and audiences all around the world every single day to help you succeed in business and to live a richer life. Visit us at usaglobaltv.com to learn about career and life-changing training and mentoring programs like the Listening Mentor. Subscribe to our newsletter to stay informed about our special programs and offers. Discover how you can become a guest on one of our shows or a host or producer of a USA Global TV and Radio show of your very own. That's USA Global TV and Radio, where the doctor is always in.
Hello and good afternoon to Talking Heads on USA Global TV and Radio and to our viewers E360 TV. Good afternoon everyone, my name is Dr. Madalene Chan and I'm going to be with you for the next 26 minutes, possibly, let's see. As you know, I don't have a script and it's all very much in the moment as it goes along. So let's move forward. All right then. So today's topic of discussion is going to be a topic called love over chaos and fear. Now that's quite a big spectrum, isn't it? Love over chaos and fear. But before we begin, I would like to clear some energies, because to be honest, before here, I was in the garden and I really felt I wanted to do a little bit of gardening, raking, getting rid of the leaves, there's lots of thorns and everything. There was lots of things, but there was some beautiful birds there. And it was such a lovely feeling to be connected to nature. And because of today's topic, it was meant to be for me to be there amongst nature with the birds. So before we begin, let's clear some energy. Right, so what we have here is a singing bowl. And this is from Himalayas. My brother purchased it when he was on his last holiday last year. And what it has is a stick here, and what it does there gives a nice high resonance, a high vibration. And then we have the lower vibration. See? So what I generally do is, because we are picking up energies, everything is energy, and we're all picking up energies, especially myself. I go in many different situations with people and certain rooms and everything, and it all collects energy. So what you need to do when you enter the room, you need to clear the room. That's not to say it's a negative and destructive energy. No. It just means that energy, it needs to flow. Like the water flows in a river, the energy, which is chi, needs to flow and not become stuck in a corner or anywhere in the room. Because if it does, what happens is when you're trying to create new energy, it's very difficult because you've got the old energy stuck there. So it's almost like having a clean plate in every room. So you have a clean plate and you add your ingredients on there, and then you get rid of your plate, you wash it and you clear it and you so in that way, this is what this is. It's almost like you've got a clean plate. So what I generally do is, first of all, I go around the room. 1, 2, 3. And what I do, I just go around all the corners. And once I've done that, I will then do the higher one, because there could be, it's almost, you remove the stagnant energy, but then it needs to go up into the universe. That's what I do anyway. And the same thing is when I need to clear the energy for myself. They have the chakras, so we clear the energies. So we've got our root chakra, earth star, our root chakra, our sacral chakra, which is our creativity, and then our solar plexus, which is where all the emotions are all contained. And the lower one will work from the earth star below our feet in the earth's core, like a pillar of light, and you bring it up through, and then up to the crown chakra. Then you go, so you go up, and then you bring it back down again, all the way down. And it does carry on resonating, vibrating. Right, okay, that's enough of that. So, beloved hearts, we are looking at love over chaos and fear. Right now, at this present time, in this world, there's so much. You turn on the news, you turn on the YouTube, and there's so much news going on about the earth, Lady Gaia. She's clearing, and because she's clearing her physical body, she's clearing her blood and her veins, she's clearing it all, so it's all coming up to the surface to be cleansed, and it's really causing quite a few movements and certain weather changes, and also even to the point of tornadoes and mini earthquakes. But this is all about her waking up. And what we had before, when in the ancient times, we didn't have the news, we didn't have the media, we didn't have our electric gadgets, we didn't have communication. What we had to rely on was the stars. What we also had to rely on is observing the birds, the animal behavior, because animals can detect if there's a storm that's coming, or if there's a tornado, or something that is more of a big rainfall, or even an earthquake. It's almost the skies go silent. And when the skies go silent, then it's like, oh, what's going on there? And we also it's almost like we were more in tune with our inner self, our wisdom and our knowledge. And technology has played a brilliant part, but it also has dumbed down our organic beingness to the stars, the cosmos, to Mother Nature, to the animals, to the elements. We have been so distracted that we've just been, as a human collective, concerned with love for, as in our unconditional love, but we haven't been able to express our compassionate love. So unconditional love we have expressed, but now we're in these clearing and purification times. We are now able to be connected to our inheritance, which is of a compassionate soul, which is also the awakening of our divine feminine energy, the soul, the nurturer, the carer, the lover. That's the divine feminine. whereas the divine masculine, and just in case you don't know, the divine masculine is more about the thought, the wisdom, the action, bringing our dreams into action. But the intuition is our divine feminine energy. So to have love over chaos and fear, it's almost, we have to stop and try not to get carried away with everything that's going on. You know, it's like people will talk and blow things out of proportion. And really, it's very, very simple. The earth, she is moving. She is moving up a level from a carbon base to more crystalline, more lighter. And we as humans, our bodies are becoming from a carbon dense to crystalline. So to be able to hold the light, the incoming light that's coming, the photon rays, the cosmic light that's coming in, the only way we can hold this light is by having a lighter body, a crystalline body, because the light cannot maintain its luminosity and its highest vibrational power when it's occupying a carbon-based embodiment body. So what's happening is our beingness, our intuition, our knowingness is now being present, is now almost meeting our outer side, the human side. So we have that balance. So in order to have love over chaos and fear, we have to bring ourselves balanced. Balanced male energy, female energy that is within us all. So it's almost really, okay, it's almost we're going to marry ourselves. I know it's a bit but I mean, I always said that, you know, the perfect person for me would be me, like as in a male energy and female energy of me as me. How perfect that would be. But that's not my destiny or fate. But what it is that we need to harmonize, join together our male energy and our female energy, and it's not about gender. It's absolutely not about gender. Remember, feminine, divine feminine energy is you're operating from your intuition, from your soul. So what's going to happen now is, because she's moving, Mother Earth, Lady Gaia, she's moving up, she's ascending, moving. We have to move with her because we are part of her. And at the same time, we're getting triggered. And the reason why we're getting triggered is because there's certain habits, there's certain, maybe even addictions, there's certain behavior patterns that need to be cleared. Because when we eventually become creator beings in full essence, where the beingness is controlling our humanness. So that means that every governing decision, everything that you decide, everything that you react with from your heart being connected to the soul, which is the divine feminine. And that is love over chaos and fear. It's the only way. It's called a divine love. So you can do temporarily love over chaos and fear. It's easy, unconditional love. Yeah, you're there. But how long does that last? It doesn't last. It really doesn't. We are here now to grow from our lessons, to become all that we can potentially be, living abundantly, living rich, abundant life. And abundant life doesn't mean just finance, it means rich health. So healthy, wealthy, health. Yeah. Wealthy creativity, which will, if you are in your heart with your creativity, if you are in your heart with addressing yourself emotionally, mentally, physically, the lower planes, then when you start to work on this, which works on your shadows, on your anxieties, your pain, your suffering, your lessons, your karmic lessons, you get through this, which is the lower bodies, to then rise up to our heart, our spirituality, the soul, the higher consciousness. So it's almost like that's the upper body. So if you look at it like we have two bodies, the lower body and the upper body. Just like I explained in here, we've got lower and then the higher. So it's the same within our energies. We have the lower and we have the higher. So in the lower, we have unconditional love. In the higher, we have compassionate soul. A compassionate soul is when you are truly living your life through your intuition, to your inner knowing, which is your divine feminine. And there's a rise of the divine feminine. And remember, it's not a gender. Now, another thing I want to talk about, once you start to naturally expand from your heart into your outer world, you will find you will be feeling a connectedness to nature, to animals, to birds, to elements. You will become very, very sensitive. And whereas, let's say you were in your lower bodies before, and maybe you were smoking or eating something or throwing trash or smoking and throwing the cigarette on the floor, or the plastic you're throwing just away, you become aware of your actions. You become aware of how you are creating a destructive pattern. You also become aligned with caring for our Mother Gaia. And you become very sensitive to animals, maybe even, I'm not going to say, be a vegetarian, be a vegan, because no, it's upon everyone's decision. And if they have agreed to do that as well. But generally, when you become aligned and sensitive to Mother Nature, you will find that it will be difficult for you to consume meat, animals, you probably end up cutting down, slowly reducing the intake of the meat. You might even start to work with animals. You might even start spending more time with your furry beings. I call them furry beings, furry animal furry beings. For me personally, my journey has been that since I have truly awakened my divine feminine, and I have now reached the balance of my male energy, which is of wisdom. So we have the wisdom, divine mind, and we have heart, intuition, the feminine. So I feel I've got to that point, and I'm sure there's other people as well. But what happened with me is that I started to look at birds, little birds, and I started to observe them more. And I also felt I became so sensitive that I could hear a fly if they were in some form, like in my teacup or something. It's almost I could hear the buzzing. It's really strange. And I would get a little bit of piece of paper and take the fly out, and I was thinking, oh, it's gone, it's dead, it's gone. But something made me just put it on the little tissue and just give it the love, surround it with the love, and then the wing would start to move. And then once it dried, it's almost like it was in a coma, but it woke up and it got its little antlers like that, as if to say thank you. I know. Maybe I'm a star child. I don't know. I have a very child essence, and I think that's how we're supposed to be in this life anyway. I don't think I've ever grown up really. But what I generally do is if I see, like it was a day ago, I saw a hedgehog lying at the side of the road. It already died. I don't know what the cause of its departure was, but probably a car or something. I don't know. I don't want to say. But what I've tended to do is, because I've been waking up more, I felt, oh my goodness, that poor hedgehog, it left the world knowing that no one said goodbye to it. I mean, of course, there's the angels and the spirit on the other side, but, and so what I do is I don't go near the hedgehog because of, but I just step away from it, and it just takes a couple of seconds. And it's almost like I say, it's time for you to go back home, time to go to the rainbow, time to go to Prime Creator, Mother, Father, God. So what I do is I imagine the hedgehog rising up into this beautiful rainbow and up back to the universe, back to Prime Creator. And at the same time, when I do that, it's almost like I feel myself really lift. My back just stretches. I feel about 10 feet tall. It's almost like I'm flying. And that, I don't know why, but I've been doing that since I lived on Malta, and I didn't do it during COVID actually, but I started to I do it without even thinking about it. And now I can just, if I'm walking down the road and I see it, I just walk down the road still. People can't tell what I'm doing. And with my mind's eye, I have that picture of that rodent or of the animal, and I'd send it into the rainbow. So everyone becomes, when you start waking up, you have psychic gifts. And everyone has a psychic gift. everyone will start to become more creative. When you start awakening the divine feminine, which is the intuition, which is the creative, you are co-creating with Prime Creator, with the cosmos. And the male energy is the actual, the thought of it, the wisdom, how to do it. So you get the intuition, I want to be this, I want to do this, I imagine this, this is what I want to be, this is what I feel. Then how to bring that plan into fruition, we need our male energy, which is our wisdom applied with our heart, as I was saying from that. So love over chaos and fear. It is going crazy. You will be triggered. But remember, if you're getting triggered, it means there's something within you that still needs resolving. Maybe you thought you've resolved it. Maybe you thought it could be that there's just a remnant of it. But because we are rising and raising our vibration from a carbon-based body to a crystalline body, this will enable us to expand our consciousness. This will enable us to become all we want to become, achieve and create. So we'll be creating from the heart. So we will be loving our life. And you will get, and with that comes the finance anyway. Because if you are loving what you're doing, feeling the love, what you do, then no one can take that away from you. And because you're enjoying and loving what you do, what comes through naturally is the currency of finance, the money. Or it might be, it's not money, it's about, I can do this for you because you're experienced in this field and you require this, so I can do this for you. So it's still currency. So love over chaos and fear, beloved hearts. I know I've covered quite a lot here, and it's a lot to go through. All I'm going to say now is, yes, we are in that age of triggering, because the more light that's coming through, it's illuminating our shadows and triggering people and triggering ourselves. And all it is stop and surrender. Just surrender it. And everything else will work in its time. And remember, not everyone has agreed to ascend. Some people are here as role models to play the actors to help you to awaken and ascend. So we're all part of the human collective consciousness, and we're all helping each other in some way or format. The key is not to judge. The key is not to blame. The key is not to condemn, and definitely not to criticize, and most of all, not to gossip, because it's so easy to gossip, isn't it? These are the lower traits of us as a human in our lower bodies. In our lower bodies, it's just natural. It's what we do. But when we awaken, we start to become aware of when we're doing these actions. Okay, well, my name is Dr. Madalene Chan. I've really enjoyed sharing with you Love Over Chaos and Fear. You can find me on LinkedIn. You could also, I also have my book, Star Child, which you can find that on Amazon. And that's really about how love over chaos and fear, because it's a love that is a cosmic love and a cosmic light that comes in to help the earth, the humans. So, yeah, I'm just going to say thank you so much for allowing me to share love over chaos, Sophia. Thank you to our wonderful producer and CEO and captain of the mothership, USA Global TV and Radio. And I'm going to say, have a wonderful weekend and just be patient with yourself. Don't be in a rush. Just be patient and be patient with others. And if you find yourself getting triggered, remove yourself from the situation, take some deep breaths, and just go and just surrender it and just say, I got this. I don't know how, but I got this. There, keys. Definitely. All right, then. Much love to you all. Divine love, divine light to you all. Stay happy, stay centered, stay in love, with love, for love, to be love. Bye-bye.
USA Global TV and Radio presents international award-winning author, speaker, educator, Diane Floyd Boehm.
I want to thank everybody for joining us today on this special edition of the Corner Bookstore, USA Global TV. And we're talking with the co-host of the Corner Bookstore, Diane Floyd Boehm today, who is herself an author of many books, not just children's books, but also books for adults. Diane, welcome to the Corner Bookstore.
Everyone should have their own library. Even children should start developing their library and know that what happens in a garden, it grows. And I want their library to grow. And never, ever get rid of a book, because what you might have enjoyed as a child reading and having lovely memories of your parents reading as you get older, you'll grow to cherish those books in another way. My specialty is to help people realize that we are all storytellers, and that if you have this yearning to get this story out, but you don't know how to get started, I want to be the person that you can come to, you can feel comfortable with. I'll learn your personality. We'll just go and have itty bitty baby steps, just like in my book, A Time to Fly. Before you know it, the young new author is ready to fly to and go to super professional coaches.
Diane's books are available now at DianeFloydBoehm.com. Charlie and the Tire Swing, How It Began. A Time to Fly. a song of peace. Rise, a girl's struggle for more. Harry the camel. The little girl in the moon. The little girl in the moon, Moxie and Tycho Town. Moon League Adventures, the Serengeti.
And I'm saying, go for it.
Hello everyone, I'm Simon MacDonald. I live in the West Highlands of Scotland, a very beautiful part of the world. Seems a long way from the USA Global TV station. But remember, USA Global TV is worldwide. It's a fantastic platform. And every Wednesday, I come along here as part of the show of the United Kingdom News and Culture. And it's just like a family reunion each time. It's one of these amazing stations that has such a beautiful, friendly, and intelligent atmosphere as well. And we reach out to an audience in the most unimaginable places. And I came here, I don't know, must be over a year ago now. I was introduced by Dr. Philip Chan, and I met Ian Plum-Turner and Helena Chard, who are co-presenters on the show. And then Diane Floyd-Bem came along as well. And I mean, the five of us, Dr. Jacqueline, of course, who is our host and our mentor, has just made this show work so well. Tremendous people, lovely time we have, and we impart a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. Nothing's rehearsed. It's all done off the cuff, and it all just gels. And we get great feedback from people coming back and saying how they're enjoying the show. It's lovely to hear, and it's lovely to get that interaction from outside as well. And we're all listeners, and some of us are elevated listeners as well. So we enjoy every second of it, and we hope you do too.
Meet Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck, President, Founder, and Chief Listening Officer of USA Global TV and Radio. She is a certified life, career, and executive coach. Dr. Jacqueline is the Amazon #1 best-selling author of Behind the Green Screen and Adversity to Awesome. As the listening mentor, she teaches children and their families how to listen at an elevated level through the book series titled The Amazing Adventures of Lady Ella, the Listening Mentor. The Creative Hearts Awakening book series features heart-centric creatives who share their awakening journey. Through the Power of Listening educational course platform, people can get certified as elevated listeners on USA Global TV and Radio. Learn how to center yourself and align with nature through the power of nature, plants, and shrines. The Journey of Chakra Psychology course will educate you on the chakras and their meaning. The Intuition of the Heart course will help you understand how to trust your intuition. Learn how to face the shadows of self and understand the impact of following trends and materialism. Set boundaries and ask for permission to help establish better relationships, deeper connections, and more authentic conversations. Take your communication expertise to a higher level with the course for curious humans. After all, we are not robots. Looking to start your own podcast platform? Get everything you need in the Podcaster Pro package with Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck. How can music, breath, and your voice set you free? Find out with the Power of Listening courses. Dr. Jacqueline is a certified meditation teacher, yoga instructor, and Juice Plus distributor. She will help you create a plan for your healthy lifestyle. As an expert in the art of interviewing with over 3,000 hosted and/or produced live broadcasts, Dr. Kerbeck helps her clients stand out as global broadcasters. Dr. Kerbeck's books are available on Amazon. Start your listening journey by reading. Tune into the Listening Mentor TV show, Fridays on USA Global TV, and learn how listening can be your superpower. Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck, MBA, DBA, Certified Holistic Life, Career, and Executive Coach, Certified Yoga Sculpt Teacher, Certified Meditation Teacher, The Listening Mentor, Singer-Songwriter, Founder, President, Chief Listening Officer of USA Global TV and Radio. drjacqueline.com. Thank you to all our elevated listeners, team members, animal characters, and co-authors. Contact us at 215-852-9406. Jacqueline at drjacqueline.com.
USA Global TV and Radio proudly presents our partner and sponsor, Mr. Philip Sykes and the British School of Excellence. Building confidence, changing lives. And now, proudly presenting the Polished Professional.
On a transformative journey with the British School of Excellence's comprehensive suite of masterclasses, crafted to elevate your professional and personal life. 8 outstanding modules will elevate you to the next level. Module 1, Exploring Life's Purpose, delves into the depths of self-discovery, guiding you to chart your unique path to fulfillment and success. Module 2, Mastering Professional Presence and Confidence. This masterclass is a deep dive into the art of self-assurance and commanding presence, which is essential for standing out in today's competitive landscape. Module 3, Learn the secrets of visual impact, how to curate a personal style that amplifies your professional brand. Module 4, Mastering Professional Etiquette and Communication Excellence, navigating the nuances of corporate interaction with grace and tact. Module 5, Elegance in Eloquence. We impart powerful techniques to captivate and persuade any audience with your oratory skills. Module 6, Unlock the potential of your emotional intelligence, EQ, and harness the ability to connect, empathize, and lead with emotional savvy. Module 7, Mastering DISC, building a gateway to understanding behavioral styles, fostering better personal and professional relationships. Module 8, Mastery in Dining Etiquette, building your confidence to perfect the subtleties of dining with finesse, enhancing your social savviness at any table. Step into the Polished Professional program where poise, elegance, and excellence aren't just taught, they're instilled for life. Join us to redefine your potential and polish your professional edge.
To learn more, go to thebritishschoolofexcellence.com. The British School of Excellence are investors in people. Let us invest in you. This program has been brought to you in part by Zane Carson Carruth, etiquette and protocol expert, international award-winning author, television show host, and philanthropist. Thank you to Zane, our official diamond sponsor for USA Global TV and Radio in partnership with E360 TV. Zane is the author of the world's first tooth fairy ever, as well as many other children's books. She's also the television host of Elegance, Polished Demeanor, and Posh Living, seen on USA Global TV and Radio.
Hi, my name is Zane Carson Carruth, and I'm the author of this book, The World's First Tooth Fairy Ever.
Reading is magic. Studies have shown that reading to your children lays the foundation for greater success in life. Reading helps develop language and vocabulary skills. It helps improve memory, and it encourages curiosity and inspires creativity. The benefits are immeasurable, and as a parent, you'll benefit too. In only 10 or 15 minutes a day, you'll be creating more memories and a bonding experience that will last for years to come. So take time to read to your children. Read them books about things that engage and interest them. Tales of fairies and magic fascinate children, and as everyone knows, the Tooth Fairy is at the top of the list. If your child loves magic, wands, adventure, and what child doesn't, you'll love reading them books from the trademarked series, The World's First Tooth Fairy Ever. Follow along as Bella, the world's first tooth fairy, accidentally starts the tooth fairy tradition. Learn the tricks of being a professional tooth fairy in the book, Bella Starts a Tooth Fairy School. Your child's imagination will soar as you read the adventures of Bella and her magic wand. These wonderful books are available at worldsfirsttoothfairy.com and at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Walmart.
To learn more about Zane, contact her through her website, zanecarruth.com, ZANECARRUTH.com. Order Zane's books and merchandise. Contact her about being a keynote speaker at your next event.